Hey guys, anybody out there? I feel like snot, and I look like it too. So we should all acknowledge that, and then we'll move on and do the live stream. Anybody out there yet? If you're watching later, leave me a comment, please. I love going back and reading comments. Even if I don't respond to them or heart them, I always read them. I really do. For me, it's like if I heart one, then I'll feel like I have to heart all of them. And sometimes I don't heart all of them, but I'm not sure why. And so I just don't heart some of them. So if I'm in the mood to heart, then I will. But I always read every comment. So leave me a comment if you're watching later. Hi, guys. It is a beautiful, disgusting Friday night in my home, as in my body. Casey, she just made my day and my month and my year. Casey made me a video. Cutest thing. She's the cutest little muffin on earth. She's been with me for so long, and so, ooh, I smell bubble. Hold on. Tell me what you think of this, by the way. Hold on. We're just gonna not have a lot of lights on. Rainbow hearts for Sarah. I know you've been struggling, honey. I'm sorry. Anyway, where did it go? Why do I? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm a mess. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Hi, welcome. My body hates me today. What else is new? We're just gonna deal with it and move on. We were gonna do a game night tonight with you guys, but Danny's not up to it, so we're gonna do it tomorrow. So join us tomorrow night, Saturday night, probably around this time would be my guess, and we're gonna do a game night. So it's gonna be really fun. Okay, let me pull up your comments. Thanks, Harley. That's sweet. I love how supportive you always are, even if your day hasn't been the best. We love you and care about you so much, Shanny. Stay strong for us, Danny, and everyone that loves you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Harley. Oh, I spit like a princess? What does that even mean? Sophia, are you new around here? Because like half your comments, I don't know what you mean. I can't tell if you're like, I don't know what anything means that you say ever. It's weird. I love your hair so much. And I love your video. Thank you again. Seriously. Everyone go subscribe if you're not already. Dancing Dolphin Diaries Casey. She made me a really sweet video. And you've made videos in the past of, like, for yourself, haven't you? Maybe you should start doing that again. Especially while in quarantine. Unless you don't want to. But it could be a good... I'm just going to cover my face as much as we can today. So, do we want the red? I only have a couple of options. So you guys pick. Which glasses I should wear for the live stream. Thanks, girl. I love you too. You're new? Welcome! Welcome to our community. We love you so much. You're so welcome here all the time. Please keep coming back. What was your question? I'm new. Why do you feel like crap? This is why this is so funny to me. Why is this entertaining the crap out of me? Quarantine, sick as a dog, out of my mind. Okay. Here. These ones are a little bit better. So, okay. Oh yeah, that's much better. I have, if you're new, welcome. You might already know that I have like an eating disorders and mental health issues, clearly. But I have a lot of physical health issues, and once every week at this point, like one day out of every 1 to 2 weeks, they all flare up at the exact same time, and then it just like eats away at me. So like I've got my ulcers that I'm pretty sure are back, but I can't go check because of the whole situation in the world right now. And I've got hemorrhoids and fissures, and I've got some acid reflux, and my stomach can't keep anything down today, and my butthole is on fire, but I think I already told you that. I think I might have a tiny kidney stone, so that's really cool, and just a headache and just fatigue. So sometimes a lot of them just flare up at once, and that's what today is. So welcome to my channel. Are you gonna unsubscribe now? I don't blame you. But welcome. We love people. So you thought it was a filter? You did not, did you really? That's funny. Oh, that's so cool. Okay guys, which glasses should I wear for the live stream? Oh, I could wear this. This is really cute. I like that. It's really attractive. Yeah, I feel like that's really attractive. We'll see. I know, you can't take me seriously. Where did the new person go? What's your name? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Catered? No, that's not you. You got your date pierced? What is that? Oh, is that the thing that people do? I've heard of that. I want my mom to get it. She gets chronic migraines every day. Not every day, but almost. And she used to get them every day, but not anymore. Where's the new person? Cheyenne, are you still here? Welcome. We love you. Okay. Oh my gosh, Katie, hey girl, how are you feeling? I didn't even see you. Wait, I didn't notice that was you. That took me a minute. Hi girl. Miss you, love you. I know, I won't wear the fruit ones. You know what I could do though? I could color the oranges a different color. There's only one orange on there. Oh, there's two. I could color them a different color. Like blue. Red. Red it is. Okay, let's move on. I love you all so much. I love how I titled this No Singing, and now I'm singing, so you're welcome. Okay, so who has a woe? Sophia, you're up, girl. Tell us your woe. Tell us why you're feeling like crap. And that's what we're gonna do. And if you're new around here, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a psychiatrist or psychologist or therapist or anything, but I have a lot of experience with a lot of hard things, and I've come out of a lot of hard things. So I like to try and help people online as much as I can, which is usually just like advice or encouragement. So we're gonna do that tonight. And so tell me your woes is usually what I call it. I should go change the title so more people come. And I pick one person at a time. And when I'm talking to that one person, it would be great if not like 10 or 20 or 30 more of you at the same time be like, well, I'm going through this, talk to me, I'm going through this, or scroll up, read my comments, scroll up. Just kind of let me finish with the person. And I try to make it around 10 minutes each. So, but what you could do is join in on the conversation and try and help that person with me, because as you're going to see today, I feel like crap, and that this is going to help me feel better because helping others makes you feel better. So if you're feeling like crap, help me help people, and also take whatever I'm saying and apply it to your life if it applies. Okay, I hate soda. I don't hate it. I just don't drink it because it gives me weird bladder problems, but oh, it hurts. My stomach's very upset, so I had Danny give me some. And it's warm. I don't like it warm, but it works better that way. You don't have a whoa? What? Whoa. Get it? Whoa. Okay, Sophia was first. Where are you? Okay. I feel like crap because I can't stop binging and purging. I can't see my therapist, and my mom is all day angry at me. I'm trying to do my best. How old are you, dear? I need to know how old you are. I'm really sorry that's happening. I feel you. Yeah, me too. Seriously, I feel you. I mean, that was me for how old are you, Sophia? That was me for 21, 22 years. Over 2 decades, I couldn't stop purging, and I did. Okay, thank you, Harley. I appreciate the permission. That's really hard. I need to know how old you are, because I can't really I don't feel like I can help unless I know your situation. Like, how old are you? Do you live with your mom? Do you live with both your parents? Do you have siblings? Well, that stuff's not important. Just your age and who you live with is important. So if you can answer that, that would help. But yeah, it's hard. Binging and purging is so addictive, just like any eating disorder behavior. You're 17. Okay, so you're still technically a minor, but you're pretty grown up, right? You're getting there. You live with your parents. So do they know what's going on? Do they know what you're going through, and why can't you see a therapist? Because of the quarantine, or because I know there's a lot of online therapy being offered right now, and you could even talk to your school counselor. Even if school is closed, you can still call them, and they could set up a video chat with your parents. You know what I mean? And then that way, I hear stuff like this all the time. The same. I've heard this story. Nothing's the same. What you're going through it's very similar to them. Here's why. There was a point where I was throwing up so much all day that I was passing out a lot, like multiple times a day. And Danny and I didn't feel like it was safe for me to live alone or to be alone while he went to work. So that's why we moved in with my mom. For 8 years, we lived with her because of this. And if she hadn't known and he hadn't known, my husband, my mom, and my dad, about my eating disorder, if they didn't know, I would be dead. Because there were times where I passed out to the point that Danny had to wake me back up and had to take me into the hospital, or my mom did. My mom would come check. And the point is that you can die. And the difference of them knowing is crucial, because they can take you to the hospital and they can either say, I have no idea what's wrong with her, and then the doctors waste hours of time and expensive tests to figure out what's wrong, and then you die in the meantime. Or they'll say she's bulimic, and they'll be like, okay, we're going to look at her heart first, and then we're going to look at her liver and her other organs first, because that's what bulimia does to you. You know what I mean? So first of all, please find a way to tell your parents. They need to know. And if you want to use the videos that I made where I tell them for you, go for it. It's called Dear Parents, I Have an Eating Disorder, or How to Tell Your Parents I Have an Eating Disorder. I made 2. Dear Parents is the one where I tell them for you. You just turn on the video, ask them no distractions, put the phone away, everything. Watch the video with them, and I tell them that you have an eating disorder. And then that opens up the conversation. Turn off the video and start talking about it. Yes, knowing is so, yes, Maddie. Exactly. Knowing is so important for your safety. And I know you don't want to tell them, but you need to. Because what if something happens? Like, what if you, there's a lot of things that could happen. I almost died one time, and it was actually the next day, I think, right after that I started my YouTube channel, because I almost died because I accidentally swallowed a toothbrush, and it was a miracle that I got it out. So I don't know, if it hadn't been for, like, it was an actual, does everyone know the story? I'll just tell it real quick. I tell this story when I go do public speaking, which is that I was purging one night, and I used to use a toothbrush to purge, and I accidentally swallowed it, and I have a really small mouth. Like, look, you can't even get like 3 fingers in, but somehow after like 10 seconds it swallowed, and I was like, holy shit, I'm about to die. And so the first 5 seconds, I literally did see my life flash before my eyes. It was crazy how I got here, what was done to me growing up, all the lessons I've learned, the good times, the bad times, the hard times, whatever. And then the second 5 seconds, I had this vision of Danny finding me dead on the bathroom floor with a toothbrush down my throat, and devastated and screaming and crying. And so I just said a little prayer, and somehow it's a miracle, because I fit my entire fist basically that far, like down my throat almost, to grab the toothbrush and get it out, because I was choking. I didn't have much time. I couldn't breathe, and it was going to go down further and get even more stuck, so I didn't have much time. So it was crazy. But my point is that if that miracle hadn't have happened, I'm grateful that it did, but what if it didn't? Then you never know. Like, you never know what can happen. All kinds of accidents can happen when you're doing forceful things to your body like that. You can also obviously get a heart attack, and you can choke. Your throat can get too swollen if you scratch your throat or something, and then it swells up. Or like, there was this one time, I don't think I've ever told this. I should tell this. Okay, trigger warning maybe? No, it's not that bad. It is. This whole thing is trigger warning. Who cares? Anyway, I remember one time I ate, what did I eat? I binged on something really salty. I don't remember what it was. I don't know, but it was something extremely salty. And I went to throw up, and I used my tool that I used, and it scratched my throat, which happens every once in a while. It would happen to me, and I could tell it was scratched because red blood came up, and it wasn't coming up before that, and I could feel it, and it hurt really bad. And then the salt that I was throwing up, the salt that was in the food that I was throwing up, made the cut expand and get bigger and bigger inside. And so I was literally like this, like I could barely breathe. It was terrifying. I'm trying to think of, I have many stories, but the point is that it's not worth it to keep it from those that could potentially help you. and those who love you and care for you. And I know that you're saying that your parents, what did you say? They don't love you or something? I don't know what you said, but they do. They love you. If you have a roof over your head and food in your belly, for real, even if it's just a little, and if you have school paid for and you have everything you need and clothes and your phone, you obviously have a phone because you're here, then they love you on some level. And so allow them to love you and be vulnerable with them. And um, I know it's hard, but hang on. Whose woe was this? Now I can't remember who it was that I was talking to. Sophia. Okay. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Alright, girls, you belong here. Thank you for trying to understand us. You know what, Sophia? You're such a sweetie because I literally asked you for your woe, and then you like left the sweetest comments for other people. That's really sweet of you. You're very, I can tell you're a selfless person. So good for you. So anyway, will you please try? Like, just try. And in the meantime, I mean, you could do the other way, which would maybe that would be easier for you. You could stop. But I know it's not that easy. But is it easier than telling your parents? Maybe. Either way, though, I feel like they still need to know because believe me, it does so much damage to your body. So what if something happens, you know? Yeah, so go check out my videos, both of them, and see which one helps you. Like I said, one of them I literally tell them for you, and then the other one I give you steps on how to tell them. Why aren't the comments coming up on my phone? There they are. I just started binging and purging since 1 month. Oh, you've only been doing it a month? Oh, honey, get out of it while you can. Sorry, I just got extremely jealous. So give me a minute. That took my breath away. Not that I'm jealous of bulimia. I'm jealous that you've only been doing it a month and you're already aware of it. Holy smokes, woman. This is your chance. Girl. It's gonna get so much harder the longer you wait. If I had tried stopping a month into it, I think I would have been able to easily. Seriously. But it's like the longer it gets, the more of an addiction and the harder it gets. And then you turn into this person where you don't go to school because you're sick all the time. So you fail school and nobody wants to be around you because you're sick all the time. And then you lose weight and you gain weight and you're bloated and you're skinny and people get mad at you and people worry about you, and you go later and then your teeth start to hurt really bad and then they just start to just fall out everywhere and then they just come out and you have to get dentures at 31 years old, and then you're told that you're not going to be able to have kids, and then you do get pregnant one time and then you miscarry right away, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm never really actually going to have kids, and I'm never going to be able to have like my dream career either. Not that I had one, but you might, so that's what could happen. It's not worth it. You are 1 month into this. Do what you need to do to not let it go any further. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. I love you too, girl. I noticed that I purged once a week and now at least 4 times a week. Exactly. See, it's getting more and more difficult. And it happens fast, girl. It happens fast. Okay, please try. Please do. Come back and tell us. We'll be proud of you every step of the way, and just take it day by day. Don't look at the big picture. Just take it day by day. Be like, I'm gonna get through it today. I'm gonna come on Shanny's live tonight. I'm gonna tell her that I didn't do it, and she's gonna be so proud, and so will everybody else. Seriously, because I'm going live every night, so come and tell us every day. All right, who wants to go next? Yeah, Charmaine. I didn't know you didn't have an eating disorder. I thought you did for some reason. She said, I did research on Ed and OMG. It's so dangerous. And I just couldn't imagine doing that to myself. Yeah. Like you're still so. I don't want to call you a baby because you probably hate that because you're a teenager, but girl. I'm jealous of you, seriously. Okay, Riley, is she still here? Riley, I'm asked, how do you deal with your acid reflux? I have it too, really bad, and it makes me want to purge when it's happening, especially during this quarantine. I take medicine for it. I love you too, Sophia. I take medicine. I take over-the-counter promethazole. Is that what it's called? Or omeprazole. What are the acid pills I take? Omeprazole? I think it's omeprazole. So it's like Prilosec, but I'm dead serious. I don't know why. The Walmart brand works better, and it has to be the capsules. They're these little, half of it is pink and half of it is white capsules. Omeprazole something, Equate brand, Walmart brand, or whatever you can find. But the capsules I find work 10 times better. You just have to drink a lot of water and make sure they go all the way down because they start dissolving really fast. And those help me a lot. And so give it a try. Oh, the only other thing, Tums don't really do much for me. Pepto doesn't do much as far as like acid reflux. Those things help other things like my stomach, but acid reflux, those don't help at all. But what there is one, if you get the chewable children's Pepto-Bismol, but not the adult one, not like the regular chewable Pepto. You have to find the children's chewable. I don't know why, they just work better for me. But anyway. You've tried Zantac? Yeah, Zantac sucks, in my opinion. Yeah, I would give it a try. It's worth it. And you can take, I think you can take 2 or 3 a day. So you can take it, every few hours. I don't know, every 6, 8 hours. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a doctor. Milk? Yeah. I don't drink milk, but I bet she's right. I hate drinking milk. I only eat milk if it's in cereal or if it's in something that I cook. Riley said, I'm 17 and worried about my physical health. I'm scared to go to the doctors because I'm scared of what damage I might have done to my body. Well, how long have you been doing it, Riley? And again, do I know you? Are you Riley from Instagram? It's so hard to like remember and try and learn. Your guys' YouTube names are different than your Instagram names. Anyway, you need to go. And 2 years, oh, yeah, you need to go. You need to go. And you need help. You need help just as much as, I have the worst memory. The other, who was it? Sophia, is that who it was? Yes, Sophia. Both you and Sophia both need to get help, whatever that is and whatever you can get. So you need to tell your family. And, oh, you're new? Oh, okay, so I don't know you then. Okay, yeah, you need to tell your parents if you live with them. And I'm sure you do because you're 17. And apply everything I just told Sophia to you. And also just remember that there's help out there that you can get and that you should get. I know you're afraid, but especially it sucks right now because normally I would say go to the doctor like right now, like make an appointment as soon as you can. But it's like the world we're living in right now, it's really hard to get into the doctor because they're taking the COVID patients above almost everybody. And so they might not see you unless it's like extremely bad, and maybe it is for you, I don't know. But in the meantime, you can always look online for online doctors and ask them what they think. And if because online doctors, I'm guessing, I don't know this for sure, I'm guessing that online doctors can, if they give you like a meeting over the phone and they think that you need medical attention, I'm sure that they can call your nearest hospital and ask them to make room for you or something. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Just the sooner you get doing this, the better. And the you don't you're on a really bad path. You're on the exact same path I was. I was 14 when I started, 13, 14, something like that. I think I was 14, 13, 14, 13. I was like almost 14. And by the time I was 16, 17, it was already starting to affect me. So, but the bad stuff didn't start till later, but it wasn't much later. And the teeth stuff started pretty young. I would say I started getting multiple root canals constantly. Cavities, root canals, dead. I had a dead tooth in the front for a long time. And those problems started when I was a teenager. So, and then it obviously snowballed into. You're welcome for that snot that just came out of it. Anyway, please get the help you need. Please talk to your parents, talk to your family. My parents know, but think I've gotten over it. Okay. Well, go tell them. So, like right now. Go get them and tell them to come into the room and I'll tell them for you. I'm dead serious. I would do that. Because if they already know, you know. Maddie, you're always so helpful, Maddie. Maddie says, some COVID advice, call a local crisis hotline. Even if you aren't in crisis, they can connect you to where you need to go for mental health help. I called mine this morning. That's awesome, Maddie. Thank you. You can't do that. You can't let me tell them, or you can't tell them. And why? Yeah, Casey would know too. It's important to get a check. My health went downhill very fast after a year. We want you to be safe. And Casey's a dancer, and she's really struggled with her eating disorder for years now, and pretty sure she was saying that it's starting to affect even her dancing, which is like her happy place. And what a shame that would be. Like, did it to me, did it to a lot of people, and it'll probably do it to you. So stop it while you can. You're young enough, and I mean, anybody can at any age, but I'm saying it's going to be a little easier the sooner you start. I don't speak any other languages. Not really. I can say a few words in Spanish. I know a little bit of sign language, tiny bit. I know a little bit. I know how to sing happy birthday in Portuguese. That's it. I don't know very much. I used to know French pretty well, and now I don't remember anything. I'm not kidding. Isn't that crazy? Like, I took French in junior high, and I aced that class, and it just connected. It clicked with me. I was good at it. I got an A in that class, which was rare for me at the time, and somehow I just lost all of that memory, probably because of, you know, when your brain is malnutritioned, like mine was, you forget everything. You forget important things, and then it just makes you look stupid or rude. Because, like, I'm always forgetting people's names and which story goes with which name online and which picture goes with which name and da da da. And I've had a couple people be like, I thought you knew me. And I'll be like, well, I do know you. I just need to be reminded which was your story and which was the other Casey's story or the other Kelly's story or the other Anna's stories. Like, it's hard, but anyway, your brain just goes to shit like really fast, so be careful. Yeah, you had to stop dancing. That's right. That's what it was, and it broke her heart. I'm so proud of you. Can I just say again, Casey? Hold on, pause. Thank you again for your video today, but also I'm so proud of you because I can actually see. I know you might not feel it, but your first video that you made for me, what, 3 years ago or something, compared to now, I feel that you've actually grown a lot. Like, I can tell your countenance, your maturity level, your strength, your empathy, your even your determination to try. is better than it was 3 years ago. And I'm proud of you because you were in a really big shithole and you kind of still are, but you're coming out of it. And I've watched that slowly. And you fall a lot, and so do all of us, but you keep trying. And I really admire that about you. So don't ever lose that, okay? I believe in you. I believe that you can become fully recovered, even though we don't really know what that means, but you know, I believe you can become behavior free too, like me. I really do. Anyway, okay. See, who was I just talking to? Dang it. Who was I just talking to? Riley, that's who it was. Okay. I can't let them know. It would mess them up. I've already had 3 hospitalized for suicide attempts and about to attempt in the past 7 months. It would destroy them. I can't let them know. I'll just move out when I'm 18. Well, it seems that, let me read that again. I want you to listen closely to what you just said, okay? I can't let them know. It would mess them up. I've already had 3 hospitalizations for suicide attempts and about to attempt in the past 7 months. It would destroy them. I can't let them know. I'll just move out when I'm 18. Okay, so I want you to hear this. You're saying that you don't want to tell them because it's going to hurt them, or it's going to upset them, or it's going to cost money to go to a hospital, whatever. But mostly it's going to hurt them and upset them, right? You know what's going to hurt them and upset them more is if you're dead. So that's fine. If you have the choice, you have the power to try. Do not let Ed get in there and be like, you might as well just wait till you're 18 and then you can move out and then you can keep doing it. No one will ever know. And then you'll die. Like, you'll die. So if you're really that worried about your parents and hurting them and worrying them, then talk to them. They're your parents. If anything, they'll do what they can. They will. You have to take this seriously. You have to decide, because to me that almost sounds like you've just like given up completely and you're like, oh, I'll just make it till I'm 18, then I'll move out, and then who cares if I do die someday. But like, that's the reality. And you could even die tomorrow. Who knows? You've been doing this for your family. Your parents need to know, honey. Yes, exactly, Shauna. They will forever blame themselves. I know I tell this story quite a few times, but it's worth telling again, which is when my younger stepsister killed herself. And she was 19 at the time, and she had 2 little babies. And when I went to the funeral, the look in her mother's eyes was enough to change me at the time. Like, I was really suicidal, and I was actually planning that day to commit suicide in a specific way. I won't say how. And I was planning to wait till Danny left to go to work to do it. And early in the morning, we got a phone call before Danny even went to work and said, Ashley killed herself by doing what I was planning to do. And I just was like, are you kidding? And then I went to the funeral and I saw her mom, my stepmom, her face. I will never get that image out of my brain. I can't. And then I pictured my mom's face like that. And it was just pure devastation of, I can't believe that my baby is gone. And whether you die through natural causes, eating disorder, don't let Ed trick you, it's not natural, or suicide, either way, you're on a really bad road for that. And I'm telling you, if you care about your parents at all, then help yourself and ask them for help, and do it for them if you need. And you can even tell them that. Maybe that will soften their hearts. Maybe you can tell them and be like, listen, I don't have much in me to go and do this for me. I really don't. You haven't heard this story. Oh, maybe I haven't told it on here. Have I not? I feel like I have. I've done so many hundreds of lives. Who knows where I've told it. I think I've told it. I don't know. And not only the mom, by the way, my other stepsister and my half brother, who's also Ashley's half brother, was there, and he was, how old was he at the time? He was just a little boy. He was so cute. And even he just was sobbing and a mess. And then, by the way, exactly 2 years after that, guess what happened? Exactly. Are you still here? Because I don't want to keep saying this if you're not here. Did she leave? Did I piss her off? Did I scare you? Where are you, Riley? Are you here? Riley, where are you? Tell me you're here. Yeah, I told with Concrete Angels, but I don't think I told details though. Did I? Sorry, I didn't realize a lot of you don't know that story. You're here. Okay. So Ashley died January 4th of, I don't remember the year, like 10 years ago, I think. 9 years. I don't know. A long time ago. Exactly 2 years later, exactly to the date, January 4th, my stepmom died of a broken heart. And she had other issues too, other health issues. She was 41, I think. And her devastation of her daughter killing herself was so bad that it killed her. So on her 2-year death anniversary, she died from pure pain and grief and just brokenness. So sorry. um it's like it was such a hard thing, but it was also such a blessing for me to witness. Um, to witness my stepmom's face, to witness my little sister in a casket, in her beautiful pink casket at 19 years old, and to witness her little babies right there being held by their grandparents, and to witness my stepbrother and my stepsister and then my half brother also just 2 years later to hear of her mom's passing, and then going to that funeral, and again having to see the same looks except 10 times worse on all of her children's faces, and even my dad's, even though they weren't married anymore. And I can't describe it. I can't describe it to you. I wish I could, but and Ashley, it was so bad that she wanted to be dead, and so she did, and she attempted I think it was like 23 times or something, a lot. She attempted a lot, and she finally was successful. And my poor sweet little brother, at how old was he, 6 or 7, was the one that found her. And it started with an eating disorder. Like, that's always been a really, really big motivation for me inside. Anyway. Yeah, she's right. Riley, Maddie's right. Riley, you can put in the hard work. It's soon enough. Be back to yourself, or you can continue with the excuses and wake up 10 years from now, wishing that you had done the work now. Yeah, like I'm you 20 years ago. How old are you? 17. So I'm 25. Wait, what's math? Hold on. Wait, 20 would be 37. So I'm no. That's 20. Wow, math. 10, 20, and then minus 3. So 14 years? Am I 14? Did I do that right? Does anybody know I'm 35? I'm gonna be 36. No, I'm 34. How old am I?
35.
Yeah, I'm 35. What was the point? What was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh, I'm you later. A lot of these people are you later, right? Raise your hand if you are Riley in a year, 5 years, tell us how many years, 10 years, anybody. So take advantage of this. How cool that you get to listen to a community full of stories stopping you, trying to stop you. Oh, cool. What up, baby 84s? That if we didn't, I'm really old. We had the internet, but we didn't have like texting or cell phones until high school. So like when I was the heaviest, when I started my bulimia, and it was self-harming and all that, like I didn't have anybody to go to except one aunt of mine who struggled with similar things, but even that wasn't enough. If I had had somebody like me tell me somehow on the internet and show me and literally be able to like do this and like show me consequences of what happened and realize that, and not be able to have the babies, which is what the number one thing that I always wanted was to have babies, was taken away from me, you know? Like, take advantage of this. Did anybody else see that on my screen? That was weird. Are we paused? Dang it. Are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. Not paused? Are we good? You saw it too? I did. I melted, huh? That was weird. I was like, was that only on my phone or did they see it too? That was so weird. I melted. That's funny. Okay, anyway, what was I saying? Anyway, take advantage. There's 41 people here, and a lot of them are speaking up and being vocal and telling you. And I love what I just read. Who was it? Hold on. Yeah. I love that, Bethany. That's so cool. Riley, do this for you. You deserve this. You are worth it. You are the only one who can do this for you. And you deserve this. Keep going. You can do this. Riley, do not try to do this alone. Someone else was saying, hold on. Kirsten was saying, I was very suicidal as a teenager. I attempted several times. I'm so glad I was not successful in my attempts. I'm now 25 years old and have an amazing husband and pets and a good life. And I know that you're not saying that you're suicidal, Riley, but I'm telling you that I'm trying to show that that leads to suicide. And if I was a betting man, I would say that you probably have contemplated or thought about it. And that's a really, really scary thing. And we don't want that to happen for you. So anyway, please figure out a way. I'm dead serious. If you want to go get your parents right now, I'll tell them for you. I'll just say she's struggling again. She needs help and she doesn't know how to tell you, but she loves you and she's grateful for you guys. Like, that's important to kind of like, it's part of psychology. You give two positives and then a negative. So you say, like, I'm so grateful for you. I love you so much. Thank you for all you've done. But I need some more help because I'm really struggling. If you want help with that, I am offering right now. What's up with the title? I don't know. What did I title it? I feel like crap. Hang out with me because I feel like crap. It's one, Steph, you know these days. It's one of those days where everything flares up at once. Are you still here, honey? Did she leave? I should be a therapist. That's cute. That would require knowledge. That would require, look, I agree. I think I would be a good therapist if I could retain information, and I can't. It's really hard. That's why I have to have you guys tell me your name 10 times at least until I get it, or remind me of your story 10 times before I get it. And even then, I'm like not very smart. So But that's sweet that you say that. Okay, well, I don't know where she went, but Riley, I love you. We love you. We just want what's best for you. And I know it's really annoying when older grown-ups like say things to you and treat you like a kid, like, oh, we're older than you and we know better, but I don't know. Thanks, Shanny, but I'm going to try by myself first to recover. Thank you so much for helping me with my woe. It means so much, and I don't think I will go to suicide as an answer again. Okay, thank you for that. That's good. Can I like challenge you to come and check back in with us in a week? And if you're still in that same place, then do you think that's fair that if in a week, you don't even have to tell us, I guess, but just be honest with yourself and make this deal with yourself that if in a week you're not improving at all or you're getting worse, then it's time to tell your parents. Can we agree on that at least? Does that sound like a doable plan? So that gives you a week to try and do better. And even if it's just a little tiny bit better, that's something. And then every week you can check in. You can try? Okay, we'll do that. That's a good deal. I feel like that's fair. And I believe that you can do that, by the way. So you told your therapist, that's good. Okay, that's really, really good. Okay, I can't wait to hear how it goes, okay? Yay. Okay, I saw one that I wanted to answer. Hold on. Jus, is that how you say it? Jus? I don't know why I'm typing this, but for some reason, I guess I'm just going to share. I relapsed today eating wise, and I've been sitting here stabbing myself with the needle for a few hours now. So are you okay? Are you safe? Are you like suicidal? Are you trying to like cut yourself or anything that would kill you? Be really careful. Don't do it at all if you can. I'm sorry that you relapsed. I don't recognize you. I don't know if you've been here before, but I've said this so many times because it's so true. I don't want you to think of it as I relapse, because I feel like that's almost giving back into it. Like I prefer, like when I would mess up, I would tell myself, and I had to practice this. It took me a while to get it down. I would tell myself I messed up. That's it. Not I relapsed, because that almost gave Ed permission to be like, well, you're in relapse. That means that I'm here and I'm present. But if you say, oh, I just messed up once and I'm gonna try again, then Ed's gonna be like, oh crap. You know what I mean? Does this make sense? This is why I can't be a therapist, because I'm not smart enough to explain things. I don't know how to explain things. But anyway, you are a beautiful human. You're gorgeous, if that's your picture. I'm sure you are anyway. And I'm proud of you for sharing this with us. I'm sure that wasn't easy. But put the needle down, okay? Put the needle down and just hang out with us. And your watcher, not usually speaker. Well, I'm glad you spoke up. I love meeting new people. Am I frozen again? Snap. Are we frozen? Just? Oh, like justice. Oh, that's beautiful. Wait, are we frozen? Did we get it? Did you hear that? Are we back? Okay, hold on. Not frozen? Maybe it's just me that's showing it is. Oh, okay. Anyway, so thanks for telling us. I'm very proud of you for that. And aw, thanks, honey. You're beautiful. I love that, Jess. Short for justice. I love that. Justice will be served in the case of your eating disorder. It's in your name. You can be like, I'm gonna get Ed. I'm gonna get justice. Sorry, I had to take a pain pill, so I'm a little loopy. I had to take justice from Ed. Okay, I'm a little loopy. Hold on, it will pass. My body's like sensitive, so it'll pass. Give it a second. Okay, anyway. was I saying? Crap. Hold on. Just struggling emotionally right now. I'm a watcher, never usually a speaker. I've been here for a couple of years. I've just mentally been better the past year or so. Well, that's good. See, so you already know that you're capable of doing better, and so keep at it and just take it a day at a time. Don't let Ed come in there and be a little dick bag and be like, well, you know, you already messed up once, so you might as well just keep going. You already messed up how well you're doing. Like, for instance, if I were to throw up right now, if I were to purge, binge and purge, which is my behavior, and I'm almost at 100 days without it, if I were to do that, it would be so hard, but I know what would happen right away. Ed would come in and he'd be like, well, you just screwed up those 99 days or whatever, so you might as well just mess up a few more times before you try again. But then the few more times will turn into more times and more times and more times, and then I'll fall back into that. So don't say that you've relapsed, because you haven't, in my opinion. I mean, I guess that's up to you. You know you better than I do, but I don't think you did. If you just messed up once, I think that just means you messed up, or even twice, or you know what I mean? Like, not a lot of mess up, just a little bit. Setbacks happen in recovery constantly, and it's a miracle that I've made it this long. But it's possible. I'm trying to prove to everybody that it's actually possible, and I'm mostly trying to prove it to myself. I don't think I'll ever fully be rid of this. I really don't. But I'm learning to live with it. I'm learning how to deal with it. I'm learning how to put it in the back of my mind instead of allowing it to be in the front of my mind. Do you know what I mean? Thank you. Justice will be served. LMAO, the loopy is making me laugh. Oh, okay, good. Well, stick around. I'm sure there's more coming, so you're welcome. I have a really sensitive body, so sometimes when I take a pain pill, because I have a lot of chronic pain issues, and sometimes when I take it, it's not that big of a deal. Other times, I don't know why, it makes me feel so loopy and weird, but I still know what I'm saying. I'm still here. I'm capable of functioning. It's just a little loopy, so just ignore that. Yeah, Madison, same to you. Exactly. You messed up recently. That's what you didn't relapse. You messed up. We all mess up every day. I mess up every day. Not with my eating disorder lately, but other things I do. We're all imperfect little, I was going to say blobs. And then I was like, that's kind of rude. I'm calling I don't mean blob. Like, we're these capable little balls of goo that explode. If you pop them, they explode and glitter comes out, and then it gets everywhere, and then your husband gets really mad at you for it, and then you go to vacuum it up, and the vacuum's just not strong enough. And you know what? Glitter sticks a lot easier to the floor than it sticks inside of your blob. So if that glitter gets out and gets on the floor, it's going to be harder to get it out because the vacuum isn't strong enough. You have to find the stronger vacuum, but you can't afford it, so you have to earn it. So you have to work really hard, earn the money, get the vacuum that you need, the good vacuum, suck up the glitter and put it back into you, and then you can function again. Glitter bomb. Thank you. Exactly. That's what we're calling it now. Can this be a thing? Glitter bomb. Your inner glitter bomb will come and explode, but it can either land on the ground or it can land on other people, and you can spread the good and the glitter and the sparkles to other people. Thanks, I know. Thanks, Jessie. I know. So, show us some new paintings. I haven't painted at all. I think it's been 2 weeks now. I haven't painted. But you know what I was thinking? You guys have the exact same background every single night. I should start switching, like maybe just right there at least. I could put a different painting that I've done that you probably haven't seen. I don't know. I'll just put a different one there every day. Would that make it a little bit more interesting? I think I'll do that. And then like over here too, I'll like lay out some other paintings, and I'll just switch the paintings behind me every day so that everything is different. Right? Right, Jess? Yes, I find glitter on me all the time, and I'm like, WTF? Where did this even come from? Exactly. It's your glitter bomb. It's escaping. Escape. Did I just say escaping? That is one of my biggest pet peeves. Escaping? Wow, I have. This is not. This is why you can't. I can't even. Did you hear what I just said? Escaping and especially drive me insane. I still love you if you say it, but I don't know why it drives me insane, but it does when people say escape or especially. Even espresso, and I don't drink espresso, but I know it's espresso, not espresso. I have issues. Let's move on. Okay. I cannot believe I just said that. I want to die. Ew. 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 Anyway, escape. I'm sorry if I offended anybody that says it like that. It's not you, it's me. I have an issue with it. Escape, especially, and espresso. I feel there's another one too. Well, there's other things too, but nothing like that one. I don't know. Anyway, we all do. It's fine. I mean, whatever. Okay. I mess up on pronunciations. Oh, okay. Pronunciation. Wow, see. I wish I could crack my knuckles. I can only do that. Oh, that one won't do it. That's all I can do. Can't do any of the other ones. I can't do anything. Probably because I'm already always like so bent. Nothing needs to be cracked because I'm already so double jointed. Okay. Oh no, Maddie. I ruptured my eardrum. How did you do that? And I'm on meds 4 times a day. I forgot to take them. Like pain meds? I forgot to take them. What do they give you? An antibiotic or something? I forgot to take them, so I just got out of bed to take them and left my dog with raging anxiety alone, and she's nervous and shat on my bed. Oh no, she shat on your bed? Oh no. I'm not laughing. I'm oh knowing. That really sucks. I'm sorry. That's fun. Isn't that what you wanted to be doing on a Friday night, is cleaning up your dog's shit? I mean, it's better than, it's not better than anything. It's better than getting hit by a car. Or it's better than Trump? Okay, what was the question? Okay. Pain meds and an antibiotic. Ugh, antibiotics are the worst. Good for you though. Stay on it. You're doing great. And I didn't take care of that somehow. Perfed my eardrum, and don't worry, I laughed too. Okay. Oh, that sucks. That's scary, Maddie. Ugh. There's Paul, 64 minutes late. Just kidding. I never tell you when I'm going live, so I never expect you to be here. And you don't have to be here every day, but you just are because you're the sweetest. I need ice for this. It would be so much better with that. Did you say you got ice today?
Yeah, it's in the freezer.
Oh, he got ice. We don't have ice ever because our ice maker in our fridge is broken. Our freezer, I mean. And so we never have ice unless we go buy a bag or go to the gas station and get a cup of ice. So it's kind of exciting that I just learned that we have a bag of ice in our freezer because this opens up a whole new world of possibilities for the next little while. I can make smoothies because you want to know what else I just found? You want me to show you? I'm going to show you something. This is beyond belief. You're not going to believe this. Ow, my knee is stuck. Hold on, my knee is locked. Hold on. Scroll up. Weren't you here in the beginning, Steph? I said, no more asking me to scroll up. Maybe I didn't say it out loud. Never mind. I'm sorry. Give me a minute, and I will. And this is the last time ever I'm doing it. Just kidding. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. My knee is on. This is a brand new, never opened Ninja blender that I found in our closet. Don't even remember where I got it. So I guess I could have just told you. I didn't have to show you, but still. So I'm gonna make some smoothies. Because I like mine extra cold. I like mine have ice in it. Okay, I need to learn to make bread. I got white flour and I got wheat flour, but I can't find yeast anywhere. And then I think that's all you need besides like salt. I don't know, but I also kind of want to make a sweet bread, but I've never made bread before, ever. So I'm kind of nervous. But if we have Merry Christmas. Oh, did you give it to me, Paul? Did Paul give me the Ninja?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Paul. I use it every day for all the I'm so grateful for it. And are you hearing this? Danny?
What?
Come here.
What?
Come here. I'm sorry. It's frozen. Let it go. Back. We're good? Okay, I think we're back. Connor, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna come back to you, okay? Danny. Did you hear all that?
Yeah. Just
Why aren't you laughing then?
I was laughing, sorry.
Were you?
He was smiling at least.
I was like, I found this in my closet. I've never used it before. I don't even remember where I got it. And Paul was like, Merry Christmas again.
Oh, that's fine. I got it. Like a while ago.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Paul. I love it. I use it every day. And I have that every day.
Oops.
What's going on with Connor? What up, bro? Where are you? Connor, tell me where your other stuff starts. So just give me a paragraph. What's going on? What we do? I feel terrible. Well, do you still use... What have we given him? Nothing? What do we give? Oh, popcorn. I know you ate that. What about the drum thing? Whatever that is. Huh? Just kidding. It's freezing again? What is wrong with our internet?
Everybody in the world is on it right now.
That's not what's wrong. Alicia's isn't like that. Other people aren't like that. It's just us.
This sucks.
Are we back? This is really frustrating. I'm sorry. I might have to start a different one. Smoothies are so good. Are we back? Yes, no? Hello, 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 hello. I wanna be pills, I'm acting really loopy, so just bear with me. I figure out to do this life and then be satisfied for the rest of You know, I'm going to open this on here, Paul. You know, I'm going to listen to it on here. Shouldn't Marco Polo me on live. You hate the world? Same. It's a scary place right now, isn't it?
What are you talking about? I love using these things. And I'm using them right now. It's my Christmas present.
What's your opening?
The drum we gave him and whatever we gave him for Christmas. I hate you. Oh, you're such a nerd. All right, well. Okay, I'm gonna totally make a little video out of that and post it because that was pretty good. Okay. You're naked? You weren't naked in the video. See, I was so mad that I complained twice. Okay, what were we talking about? Connor. You know, the world is a crazy, scary place for those that already felt scary and crazy. And my hunch is that you've already been going through some hard stuff, and that this world situation is making it 10,000 times harder. And I can tell you that even though I'm here smiling, my husband's smiling, we're all laughing together. We are all, those of us that struggle with those things, we're all terrified. We are terrified. And a lot of people are terrified. And none of us, all we can do is come together, try and support each other, love each other, because you deserve to be here. You get one life. I would hate for you to lose it or risk it by doing something stupid, and just realize that there's a future for you. Like, go back and listen to the other woes that we did today. We talked a lot about this and consequences and how, what you're actually risking if you stay on this path. So like, just try every day. Make the decision. Today, I'm gonna do something for somebody else so that I can get out of my own head. I won't be scared. I won't be depressed. Instead, I'm gonna call my grandma. I'm gonna make cookies and leave them on someone's porch. Actually, don't do that. Nobody will eat them because of the quarantine, but you never know. Something like that. I'm gonna text a family member that I know is going through a hard time, and that will get you out of your own head, and you can help others, and then you'll start to feel better about yourself. I'm telling you, it's a miracle worker to help other people when you are struggling the most. I'm telling you, I am proof of this. So, beginning of this stream, just like talking to different people. Freezing again? Why does it keep doing this? Is it frozen for you guys too? Hello? Hello? Are we back? Am I back? Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Yeah? Okay. Gotcha, Rose. Thank you, Shanny. You've helped me through the hard times I'm going through. Now you were my inspiration to keep going last year. Aw, I was bullied and then my BFF moved and I fell into depression. Thank you, Shanny. Oh, well, I'm glad. Are we back? Are we good? Sorry, it keeps freezing. I don't know how to fix this. Anyway, what was I saying? What was I saying? Anybody? Dang it, I was about to say something. Oh, my best friend. I had to move away from my best friend, and it was devastating. So I feel really, really bad for you. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. It will get better. I promise. I know that's hard to believe, but it will get better. And just focus on helping other people, like I just said to whoever else. I don't remember names. I'm sorry. Because guess what? Can you see me? Did it freeze again? This is really annoying. Hello? 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 Are we back? What do you mean simplify? We back? Oh, I think we're back. Okay, good. Come on. Don't you freeze again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is really annoying. I'm sorry. Okay, what was I saying? Anyway, Shanny, answer a broad question. Try to ask questions on here. DMs aren't the best line of communication for Shanny. Thank you, Paul. And that's just simply because I get hundreds a day, and it'd be really unfair of me to just pick and choose here and there. But I do read a lot of them. If you're okay with me just reading them and having somebody out there hear you, great. But the cool thing about this community is that you guys can help each other. That's the point. I'm creating this platform for you, and you guys can come together and help each other. So reach out and say, I need help. Rainbow hearts. Say you need rainbow hearts. That means, and then if someone comments rainbow hearts, that means that they're available to talk to you and they want to help you. I know, too many people online. How do we do that, Paul? Well, our 5G, why isn't our 5G paying for it?
I don't know. I think we gotta reset the modem.
Where is that?
Downstairs.
How long would that take?
I don't know. But it'll kill your internet if I reset it.
Yeah. Okay, so tomorrow we'll try and.
Just remind me when you're done.
Back? Okay, I think we're back, so I'm gonna continue. I used to be this fun person, but like my mother has been in contact with people who may have it because she's a frontline worker. Oh, good for her. In healthcare. 7 have fallen into a deep hole of depression, I'm sure. But hang in there, Connor. It's not gonna be like this forever, and you don't wanna give up on something that who knows what you're gonna miss. If you don't hang on, it will get better, and try and focus again on helping other people and getting out of your own head, and that will help you, I promise. And come here every night. We'll be here every night. You can come hang out with us. Sorry, she said, when I feel like there's no point, pop socket is falling off. I try to imagine what life would be like for the people in my. It's a powerful care about. That's enough, because you just picture their face finding you, picture their face going to the funeral place and picking out a casket for you, and a funeral, and going through the grief of losing their loved one, and having to, like, I just think of all the little details. Like my mom would have to, like, she wouldn't have to, but I know her, and so she would want to put on a brave face, so that, because a lot of people would be sad, and so she would try and put on a brave face, but she'd be crying the whole day and trying to, and then after the funeral, go back to life as normal. No, you can't. It will change their life forever. If you take your life, if you do something like that to yourself, it's going to change the life of your loved ones forever in a bad, hard way. and it's gonna make it harder. So if you love them, if you care about them, help yourself, seriously. And I know that's hard. It's taken me like over 2 decades to get this right, but it's possible. You haven't slept in a week because of this? That's not good. That's a long time to not sleep. How are you breathing? Go get some sleep, Connor. Go to sleep. Try and relax. Everything is gonna pass. I promise. You might get sick. Your mom might get sick, but chances are you won't die. And do we use Xfinity?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, sorry, that's your text. I keep forgetting because for some reason Danny's texts come on to my. Yeah, Julia. Suicide hurts so many people. You do not realize. Stay alive. You're loved no matter how it feels right now. Oh, I'm sorry you had to put your cat down for your birthday. That sucks. Jeez. You had a rough time. How old are you, Connor? You look super young. How old are you, my dear? Are you just talking about phrasing your whoa? You can message me that if it's to like read out loud on the live, but this is the only place I'll answer questions. So if you feel it's too much to type on here, then yes, you can send it to Instagram and I'll go check it and answer on here. But only if I like invite you to do so, which I'm doing for you. You're 11? Oh, honey. You must feel so scared right now. You must feel so scared. I can't imagine. Trying to think where I was when I was 11. That would be so scary to realize that, holy crap, the whole world basically feels like it's shutting down and your mom is in danger every day and you don't know what's going to happen. That must feel so scary. But honestly, you're going to get through this, and someday you're going to get to tell people that. You're going to be like, I survived coronavirus when I was 11 years old. Didn't think I would. I was terrified. And it sent me into a really deep depression, and I was already depressed, and I was already going through other things, and it made it even worse, and I came out of it. And this is how I came out of it. You're going to share your strengths with people. You're going to help people that want to give up with whatever hard thing they're going through. You're going to be like, I survived coronavirus and I'm a rock star and I came out even stronger, and therefore I was stronger to handle the next trial, because these trials will never ever stop. You're always going to have hard trials. Everyone does. That's life. So if you can get through the hard stuff, it can make you stronger for the next trial. She is making an exception, and when people see one, they want one as well, and that starts a problem. One for Shanny, just FYI. So when we do our woes on here, if you're saying that something is too long to type right here, then I'll give you permission to say yes, you can send it to Instagram because we're gonna do your woe. But all the other ones I won't read on Instagram unless I like say that I'm going to. Does that make sense? Is that what you were saying too, Paul? So if I tell you that's okay, then go for it. And I'll read it. So did you send yours? I'm sure painting would help me mood. I don't know why I haven't been able to do it. Okay, I don't have any messages yet, so hurry and send it. And only do guys if it's like long to type, or if YouTube isn't allowing me to see your comments because they might think it's too inappropriate, because that happens all the time. It's really annoying. But this isn't, yeah. This is the first time you've cried? Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Can I give you a hug, buddy? You know what? You're an awesome person. Know that this will pass, and just keep helping your mom as much as you can around the house. You know, like, get out of your own head and do things for your mom, and that way when she comes home from the most stressful work that there is possibly right now, then she'll be so pleasantly surprised and you'll feel good about yourself. Hey, I love. Yeah, try to put your woes down in 160 characters, yes. You can't do what anymore? Yes, please, Jess. Crying is a good thing. Give your mom a big hug for us and tell her we said thank you for doing what she does. She's very important. She's very important during times like this. And it's a risky job. All of the medical care professionals are just risking their lives every day to try and save us. And so she's amazing, but I'm sure she'll be okay. I'm sure that there are extra precautions for her on her end and other doctors and stuff. And if anything happens, at least she's in a hospital. They can hopefully help her. But I'm sure she'll be okay. I'm sure everything will be okay. There's a quote that I love that says, everything will work out, or everything will work out in the end, or yeah, everything will work out for the good in the end. And if it's not good yet, then it's not the end. So don't give up. You guys are so sweet, all of you. Okay, did that person send a woe that I told they could to my Instagram? Who was that? Because if not, then I'm going to pick someone else to end on. Oh, I should have made a baked potato. That sounds good. My stomach is so upset. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because we've been eating so much processed food, and I'm not used to keeping down food at all in general, but especially processed food. Like, we don't get a whole lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. We should. It's still possible. We still have fruits and vegetables everywhere, but I don't know. It's like we are scared to spend our money on that. We think it would be smarter to spend our money on. The governor of Utah is like, you cannot leave your house. You know what I mean? So the only fresh things we have are like bananas, onions, apples, and potatoes. That's it. So maybe I'll make a potato, apple slices, some onions on my potato, and then apples and bananas. That's what I'll do. You sent in the question. Okay, good. All right. Okay, so she said, okay, so basically I'm type 1 diabetic and I've been struggling with disordered eating for a while. Did you tell me how old you are? Tell me how old you are, please. Been struggling for a while to treatment, etc. Since quarantine has started, I felt really isolated, obviously, and turned to restricting my insulin as a form of weight loss. That is called diabulimia, isn't it? Isn't that what diabulimia is? I don't know. When my diabetes team found out, they were pretty upset and made a lot of decisions to help me. They took my insulin pump and put me on supervised injections. Good for them. So my mom has to watch, but a few days ago we had a fight over her watching me, and I started reducing my insulin again as a form of purging. I know it's dangerous, but I'm too scared to tell my hospital team on Tuesday in case they admit me to the hospital, and I don't want to hurt them as I grew up around them. I don't know what to do. I'm scared for me. Yes, it would, but I don't know. Sorry, it's so long. That's okay. Again, if you're worried about upsetting these people, it's gonna upset them a lot more if you're dead. And double risk right now. You have type 1 diabetes, which can already kill you, right? Add on your eating disorder and your behaviors and using your roulette every single day with your life. Like, this is not, we can't play with this at all. Like you could, you just upped your chances of death like 10 times. You can't be doing this. You don't have time. You don't have time. Most of the time it's like we talk about, it's really hard to change right away and do it right now. It's hard to just stop. But do what they're telling you to do. Listen to them. Go to the hospital. You need to be in the hospital. You need to tell them what's going on. Be honest. And let them help you. Seriously. That's not good, girl. I know, I'm sorry, Daph. I know. The internet sucks. Was I paused or something that time? So is that, by the way, does anybody know, is that what diet bulimia is? I think it is. I forget. But wouldn't that be anorexia? Is there a diet anorexia? I don't know. This is not okay. You don't have time. You don't have time. So literally, like, hang up this live stream and go to the hospital right now. Like, right this second. Like, you're gonna die. And I can't help you. Nobody here can help you. Only doctors can. You need to go in. You need to go in. And you can do it. I believe in you. We all believe in you. We all want the best for you. And we want you to be safe and healthy and happy. And I know that it's not going to happen to get healthy and happy overnight, but you could get safe overnight. You could go to the hospital right now so that they can monitor you and make sure that you're not about to die, and that they can. So just go to like Julie said, go to the emergency room. Tell them exactly what you just told us. Exactly. They will get you in right away, no matter what's going on, because you're very high risk of death, like any second. And I mean, if you want to die, okay, but I know you don't. Wait. What did you say? No, like, none of my team will be back until Tuesday. Right now, it's 4 a.m. Saturday. Who cares if your team is there? Go to the emergency room. You don't have to wait for your team to be on staff to get help, especially when you're this bad. Girl, seriously, I'm begging you, hang up this live stream and go to the hospital. It doesn't matter if so-and-so is on staff that day. They can still help you. It's an emergency room. They need to monitor you and make sure you're not about to die, because you are. So, because I love you so much and I care about you, and we all do. I'm not kidding. I have to just stop talking to you about this, because the more I talk, the more you're going to stay on this live stream. So, please go to the emergency room, okay? And come back and let us know how it went. And I really hope that you will take this seriously and go in, because I'm very concerned. So, best of luck. I love you. I care about you. That's why we're doing this. So, please go. Please. Exactly. Are we pausing again? Rude. Are we paused? Are we back? Hello? Are we paused? Are we back? I think we're back. Anyone? Are we back? Are we good? I think we're good. Oh, no, we're not. It's really annoying. I'm bald? What? You can see me? Okay. Maybe it's just my phone. Okay, I'll wake my mom and talk to her now. I'll let you know tomorrow what the story is. Okay. Thank you so much for taking the time. Of course. I really hope you'll go. And Hope your mom understands the severity and will take you in. I've only been going live on Instagram like maybe once a week, and yeah, it's pretty bad over there too. Not as bad as on here. I don't know, but we're gonna try and fix it tonight. And if it doesn't work, then maybe we'll order better internet. But I think we already have like high-speed internet. I don't know what the problem is. Danny thinks it's because everybody's on the internet right now. But if that were true, then how come neighbors aren't complaining about it? Everything works for Alicia. Her whole job requires the internet, and she hasn't said anything. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll look into it. Ow, all right. I know I said that was the last one, but I lied. I'm going to take one more. So every single person, just kidding. Everyone send in their woes, and I'll pick one to end on. And in the meantime, if any of you send like a woe that I can answer quickly, I'll answer it in the meantime. But I'm looking for one last big, requires a lot of talking woe. But until then, I can answer your little things until I find what you know what I mean. I don't know. Okay. And then I'm gonna go for sure. Is that true, Libby? I have a happy thing. 107-year-old beat the coronavirus. That is amazing. That is so cool. Where did you hear that? That's amazing. Where were they from? Whoa, how are they even 107? Holy smokes. Can we pause again? Come on, we're almost done. In Italy? Whoa, that's cool. Dang. Aw, Julia said, I love you, Shanny. That's not a woe. It is a blessing. You're a blessing too. Thanks, girl. Am I frozen to anybody because my phone is showing that it's frozen? Anyone? Oh no, I think we're back. Okay. That is so cool. That's amazing. You're gonna do great. This isn't a woe, but I got promoted to assistant manager and I'm terrified to have this responsibility. You're gonna do awesome. You are. Just do your best, and that's all you can do, and just focus on helping people and getting the job done, and you're gonna be so proud of yourself. And every day you're gonna go home and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself that I just did that. And then the next day you're gonna be excited to go back and do it again. I believe in you. You're gonna do great. Not a woe, but I have my national registry exam to be a paramedic in the morning. Oh, awesome! And I give you some happy vibes. Yes, prayers, love, whatever. I pray, so I'll pray for you. And good vibes, thoughts, everything sent your way. That's wonderful. No wonder you give so much good advice. You're in the medical field. That's awesome. You want a Sprite now? This isn't even Sprite. It's ginger ale, which is pretty close. It tastes very similar. But it's really good if you have a tummy ache. Connor said, I'm so thankful for you. If you weren't here, I would have just wanted to starve and die. Thank you for saying that. I'm thankful for you, Connor. And you are a sweet little muffin that doesn't deserve to die. And I personally would be really sad if I never saw you again. Like, I really hope that you'll come back and let us know that you're okay, because we love you and we care about you. And I'm pretty sure every single person here is older than you. So think of us as a whole bunch of like older sisters and brothers that can give you advice and reassure you that everything's going to be okay. So I hope to see you tomorrow. or whenever you can, come back to one of my lives. And again, this will pass. I promise you this will pass. Okay, let's see. Trying to read. Oh, I'm sorry, Taylor. My boyfriend of 4 years broke up with me Wednesday. I'm so sorry. And you said you're 23. I'm so sorry, honey. That sucks. What a dick. Ew. You know what? You might not want to hear this, but it really is his loss. Like, you're an amazing person. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. God, that sucks. 4 years. Why did he break up with you? You're amazing. Why would he break up with you? Rude. It's probably his own issues. Either way, that sucks. And I'm so sorry. And again, Casey's a dancer. Again, this will pass. But breakups, especially one like that, I've never gone through that. I don't know what that would feel like to break up with someone or have them break up with me after 4 years. I know it will pass someday and you'll move on and you'll find somebody else and it will be good, but I don't know, it was hard. Megan from the community, she was engaged to a guy and living with him for years. I don't remember. And she ended up ending that relationship, which is good because he was not there for her or something. I don't know. It's not my story to tell, so I'll leave the details out. But now she's happily, very happily engaged to a wonderful man that treats her so well. And but I remember how hard that was for her, even though she knew it was the right thing that they separated. It was really hard on her, but to see it come full circle and see her happy now, and I just wish her the best, the very best, if she's watching. Let's see. I'm looking for, hold on. I lost my place. I lost my place. What were we talking about? Crap. Oh, Taylor, that's what we were talking about. He said he loved me, but that he didn't think he was in love with me when what he felt was comfort. Sorry, I'm really stuttery tonight and I don't know why. What he felt was comfort. I wasn't happy, and he said he needed to find. He'll come back around after he does that. Who knows? But for now, I'm sorry that you have to be going through this, and my thoughts and prayers and big hugs to you. And yeah, keep coming back. We love you, Taylor. You're amazing. I'm so sorry. His loss, and maybe this is what needs to happen. Who knows? Maybe. Yeah, exactly. It sounds like he does need to grow. You want to be with someone who can be and treat you the way you deserve. You're worth more than someone who doesn't love and appreciate you appropriately. I agree completely. April. That sucks though. I'm sorry, honey. What are you all gonna do when this is over? Do you mean this live stream or this world ending situation? I'm just kidding, it's not ending, but you know what I mean. I know I'm gonna be a lot more appreciative of going to the grocery store and going and seeing my mom and hugging her and sitting with her and talking to her. I don't know. I think this is gonna make all of us appreciate. All right. I think I'm gonna go. I'm starting to feel real tired and sick, and I'm gonna go try and get some sleep. But thank you for hanging out and for be there for you, because it's actually helping me to talk to you guys and listen. You guys inspire me every day. Every single time I hear one of your stories, I feel inspired to do better. So thank you for that. I wouldn't be where I am without you guys. I love you so, so much. Oh, that's okay, Granny. You can go back and watch it if you're bored. It's really long. I don't think many people go back and watch it, but that's okay, because I would rather connect with you live. But anyway, I love you guys a lot. And bye too. Okay, love you guys.